outside, music, take caution. William's Meghan will plot with Harry to use pitiful assaults to undermine any worthy cause. Good day to all of you. Having you back on the Kate Middleton and the Queen YouTube channel makes me very happy. I hate to say it, but the Invictus Games are coming to an end. This does not, however, imply that Meghan and Harry's little spectacle is over. I have a voice in my head telling me that William and Catherine in particular need to prepare for the next wave of attacks against them because of the interviews that Harry and Meghan did in the past. Even though the monarch was able to move past the Oprah and Netflix scandals, I really couldn't handle watching the two of them get away with lying even more and stirring up even more controversy, because Meghan and Harry do have enough deranged supporters to bring about a major tragedy, which is exactly what they hope to do now that Prince Harry has increased support for him and Meghan in Germany, where there are thousands of Nazi extremists these days. I see a serious threat to the royal family, especially William and Catherine and their family recently. Since Meghan Markle has been a pathological liar since she was a young child, it is common knowledge that if she does publish a memoir, it will be filled with lies that the publisher encouraged her to tell. The British media was happy to discuss the lack of support from the rest of the royal family, but they didn't bother to mention the fact that William, Catherine and Charles were the ones who worked so hard to make the Invictus Games a reality in the first place, and that William recently donated £1 million to their organization from his phone hacking compensation. Meghan and Harry didn't think the royal family would have allowed them to spend that much money on private jets and designer clothing for Meghan Markle. Because she is so determined to remain relevant, Meghan draws comparisons to the real royal family. However, she will never be able to shame them because everything about them is a lie, and all of the attempts to support Harry and Meghan's victimization narrative have been exposed. I think Meghan Markle will also find it difficult to overcome the reality that the actual royals are known for their hard work. They are not just recognized for their statements, rather, they are renowned for providing outstanding assistance to hundreds of organizations and charities out of a genuine concern for these causes and a lack of concern for publicity stunts or fanfare. The monarchy and the true royal family are undoubtedly in good hands. Their genuine dedication, service, and loyalty to the Commonwealth, the late Queen, and themselves truly shine through as they carry on with the incredible work of the late Queen. If Meghan Markle writes a book of memoirs while she was married to Harry, it will probably be a fairly short read. I believe the royal family will allow Harry to have a few inconsistencies in his book, but I don't think they will do the same for Meghan. Therefore, she must be absolutely certain of any accusations she makes in that book and provide evidence to support her claims, or else I believe the royal family may be able to sue her. Another major issue for Meghan will likely be, since Meghan Markle seems unable to recognize her own behavior, I doubt that any wealthy guy will be foolish enough to pursue a relationship with her after Meghan publishes her memoir. She will only serve to highlight her own greed and evil nature. In the 5 years since then, people have not stopped exposing the truth about Meghan's attempt to seduce and trap a prince, as well as all the damaging things she has done. Meghan Markle, I don't care if she is officially a Duchess of Sussex, she's not going to be able to weaken a world power. Maybe she had the chance to strut at the U.N. to rub elbows with heads of state, and maybe she succeeded in that little stunt that she pulled wearing inappropriate clothing during a parade of the Invictus Games. Often I believe that this entire facade has been carefully orchestrated, and I'm sure that Harry's involved in this. I think that he's getting revenge because his military titles were taken away one day, though the truth is going to come out, and then what's going to happen with Meghan Markle? She'll have no choice but to disappear because she will be done, and I'm afraid the royal family will need to do something drastic. If not, I'm afraid Meghan's going to continue to up the ante. I don't think an ordinary family would have put up with this much from such an evil, narcissistic woman, and I think the royal family now understands this woman their son has married is going to stop at nothing to destroy the family. See, she doesn't have any ounce of shame or dignity, and she's not scared of anything. She is incredibly dangerous. She's evil to the core, and the biggest problem that Meghan and Harry are facing right now is actually us, the public, because we don't adore them like they want to be adored. We're not going to get down on our hands and knees and kiss their feet. In fact, we see them for what they are, a couple of treacherous wannabes. We don't want to buy what they're selling, and that just burns them up because they think that we're as stupid as they are, so we are the problem because we refuse to obey them, we refuse to accept their obvious lies. But that's not going to stop them. They're going to continue to peddle their wares, and by the way, their wares are lies and fabrications, and they expect us to buy it, but we're not going to. And I know they've still got a few loyal sugars, but those people are dwindling in number, and honestly folks, I don't think that number was ever very impressive to begin with. Their sugar certainly cannot compete with the number of followers of the real royals, people who appreciate the hard work the real royals do. And I'm just glad that on this channel we have a good group of people who don't believe they're so fascinating and so amazing, who refuse to worship them. Instead, we hang on to our morals and our dignity just like everybody else. Shit, it's not that we need fewer Meghan and Harry, we simply haven't realized it yet. So it seems like they can't get that thought through their thick heads. They genuinely think they're so amazing. Alas, we must have more of them. Oh my, they are so very, very wrong. They label us as bitchers. We're not fans, but we're also not hateful, otherwise, why would we be fans? Look at all that they've accomplished, for example. In any case, I suppose that since we refuse to purchase what they are offering, we are the issue in their universe. They have nothing that we would want, so we're not going to purchase any of their t-shirts, coffee mugs, books, t-shirt donations, websites, podcasts, or documentaries. Nothing from them is desired, we simply want them to disappear. Who would want those stupid books? They can't even give away copies of Bench or Spare. They still, nevertheless, insisted on thrusting themselves in our faces. To be honest, we find Meghan and Harry entertaining because of their ridiculous behavior. People refer to them as narcissists because they are blind to how other people see them. Despite their desire to be taken seriously, we can only regard them as a pair of jokes, since that is what they are. Maybe they should just quit and go quiet, even though they're receiving all these signals. They don't believe that we just need more of them.